little by little, until you have the right viscosity of your dough. So here I'm up to 75% of water. I give the example always, you give me 10 glasses of beer. I can drink one slowly. I can do the second slowly. After a while I can finish the 10. If you put the same amount of the 10 glasses in a bucket and you want to drink, you cannot drink because the beer or the water will float beside your mouth. It's the same with the flour. Flour can absorb a lot of water, but gradually, little by little. So at the end of the mixing, I added also some chopped green and black pepper to make something different. After mixing, I put
green
this one.
And black?
Yes.
Chopped green and black?
Yeah.
What?
Olives.
Olive.
Pitted olives.
After mixing, I grease the bowl with olive oil and I put my dough inside and I rest in ambient temperature for 2 hours to create a lot of air bubble in my dough. And then you pour out. Yeah. Just pour out. No, not too hardly handled, because my dough is full of air bubble. I want to have the air bubble inside because I want to have an open structure. And then we're going to cut the desired shape that we want. Yeah, handle very, very carefully. I want the dough completely full of air. Normally, traditionally, this product is baked on the stove, direct on the floor of the oven. What will happen when the product comes direct to the dough on a hot stone? The yeast activate immediately, so the bread will immediately. So I have much bigger holes than when I work with a tray in a convection oven. The best I should have trays perforated. But we don't have here for the small Simac. So now it will take a while before my heat go through my tray and penetrate my product. So the holes in my ciabatta will be less big than when I bake it straight on the stove.
What if we use preheated trays?
You could, but
if it is a small amount.
If it is a small amount, yes. But if you have to fill up a rack with 6 trays or I already would advise to use perforated trays with the holes so the heat can go already faster through.
Like pizza trays.
Yeah. Some stuffed ciabatta with some filling. You have to ask the chef.
Chicken, mixed chicken.
Yeah.
So in the case of the stuffing, also you advise that it should have enough bubble inside?
Yeah. I will close gently. So I only duck in the middle.
What are the bubbles for actually? Soaking up soup?
No, the bubbles are there to have a particularly aspect of the ciabatta. Ciabatta is an Italian bread.
Mouthfeel.
Outside is very crispy. Inside we have very, very big ball. That's the typical aspect of ciabatta.
Not to soak oil or anything.
No.
It was originally like the waste scrap dough. Though after it was cut and kept aside, so it naturally fermented and became big with big holes. And then people liked the ciabatta. It was baked accidentally, so they liked the way the texture is. So that's how it came to be ciabatta. It means slipper because it's slippers, the shape. So there's no exactly regular shape. It can be even irregular. It's not very particular.
Ciabatta in Italy, the traditional ciabatta is sold by the weight. Because they cut, you saw I cut by hand, and then they say, give me 4 ciabatta, they take 4 big ciabatta and they scale. Because some ciabatta is like this, some like that, some like that. Because the original ciabatta, the traditional still is made by hand. Now they have automated lines as well, but in the supermarket or in the industries, they sell per pack. They're all the same size, same weight. The traditional bakery on the street, they still do by hand, and there they sell by weight.
How is the taste after around 8 hours of steaming?
Ciabatta is a daily product. You bake today, you eat today. If you want to eat tomorrow, you reheat a little bit in the oven. But it's a crusty type of product, it's a daily product. If you want to pack it in plastic and you eat in 3 days, you have to reheat it.